Ever since the GTA 6 trailer was released last December, it seems all the attention has been on GTA. Even though I talk about GTA a lot, it's actually not even my favorite franchise from Rockstar. Yep, that crown would go to Red Dead Redemption. During summer break of 2010, I played Red Dead Redemption for the first time. It became instantly my favorite Rockstar game. It became easily my favorite Western game. To this day, I think it's Rockstar's best game. And I know that's controversial to some people. Some people think Red Dead Redemption is the better of the two. I would have to disrespectfully disagree. But in keeping with nostalgia, I figure why don't we take a look at G4's X-Play Classic review of Red Dead Redemption. Shout out to G4ZD Tech TV for the re-upload. Let's take a look.
Old West, when men were men. Ignore the previous Western game, Red Dead Revolver. Forget it ever existed.
I actually did play Red Dead Revolver back in the day on PS2. Picked it up for a little bit, played I think like the first few missions and just did not stick. So I played, GTA first. So when I saw the Rockstar logo on this Western, PS2 title, I was like, oh snap, it's gonna be GTA but in Western settings. And then Red Dead Revolver is nothing like that. So to see them actually have Red Dead Redemption become this spiritual successor that completely changes the formula was really nice to see. I think I actually wasn't too excited about Red Dead Redemption because I had associated it with Red Dead Revolver, but glad I was wrong.
We come in peace.
Those words mean nothing coming from people like you.
If you're one of the few gamers out there that likes the seldom seen, extremely rare GTA series, and you like Westerns, there's no need to hear the rest of this review.
We talk about the quality of Rockstar's games, and it's just a standard that has been set since the beginning of time. I don't know. Do you like open world games? You will like Rockstar's latest game. Like, it's what they do, and they've only gotten better.
This Western epic follows former ruffian John Marston as he is forced to work for the federal government. Kidnapped his family, after all.
One thing I think Red Dead Redemption did so well was actually tell the story of John Marston, and it was vague enough that you didn't know everything about John's past. You didn't know exactly how all his relationships with Bill Williamson and the other gang members, Dutch and the rest, but the mystique, the mystery, the unknown, I think added so much to the world of Red Dead Redemption and so much to that story. John's story was amazing.
Journey will take him all over this extremely expansive environment.
Exploring the map in Red Dead Redemption was very rewarding. Just scouring the map, looking in every corner, going to every building. Red Dead Redemption had like the haunted tumbleweed and all these mysteries, and it had the donkey lady, and it had the animal hybrids, and there was actually a lot of creepy shit in Red Dead Redemption 1.
And more gunplay than a random night out with Suge Knight.
Deadeye was a great feature, great idea. I mean, made you feel like a badass. Made you feel like you were in a Western and you're just like one-tapping motherfuckers. It was, yeah, great mechanic.
Drag a run-of-the-mill El Guapo behind a trusty horse for a good old clippity-clop.
Just doing cowboy shit. We've all probably seen like that old trope of like old westerns where the villain ties people up and puts them on the train track. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that in this game.
Throw in the multiplayer and there's an even more Wild West feel to the whole adventure.
I think Red Dead Redemption's multiplayer was it was concerned with only being fun. If GTA Online is concerned with making money, GTA 4's multiplayer and Red Dead Redemption 1's multiplayer is just concerned with you having a good time. There's no attempt to like get you to buy loot boxes or buy skins or buy cars or whatever. Like, it's just fun. That was their only concern.
Controls can be sometimes clunky, but it's the Old West. Nothing was ever smooth. Red Dead Redemption gets 5 out of 5.
I think you'd be hard pressed to find a mainline Rockstar game that isn't a 5 out of 5.
You don't want to cheat. Bonus stage.
See those rocks right there? That's our location. Take off the smaller stones, revealing a chest, hidden by former heavyweight boxing champion Buster Douglas.
Just great game design where you reward the player for actually exploring your world. Explore different towns, explore different settlements, treasure hunting, random encounters with bandits, people stranded. There was just so much to this game.
Animals. Sometimes they can be our friend. Sometimes they can be our food. Sometimes we like to shoot them randomly.
That really reminds me of like playing Red Dead Redemption and just going full speed with your horse and just shooting him in the head and just go flying off. Also, your horse would respawn in Red Dead 1. It's not like Red Dead 2 where it's permadeath. On to arguably the best part of Red Dead Redemption, Undead Nightmare. You want to talk about legendary, you want to talk about greatness. Undead Nightmare is the best single player DLC. of all time. That's a mouthful. That's saying a lot. It is Rockstar's last single-player DLC. Well, it's Rockstar's last single-player expansion or story expansion, whatever you want to call it, and it's their best. You take everything we loved about Red Dead Redemption, the world, the character, gameplay, and then you add fucking zombies. You add undead creatures. You add mystical horses and chupacabras and Bigfoot. You're adding mechanics where ammo is more valuable and you have to scavenge more. Just great. It's just classic. You can pick it up and play it to this day. It holds up. Every bit of it holds up to this day.
As if John Marston didn't have enough to worry about, his wife and kid just got caught in a case of the bitey. The land may be blighted, but it's still as well written, acted, and plotted as ever.
The Dead of Reason.
I remember seeing the Undead Nightmare trailer for the first time, and my genuine first thought was, what the hell is this? GTA 4, we had the Ballad of Gay Tony, and then we had the Lost and Damned, and those were really great expansions. So I guess we all kind of assumed we were going to get some form of expansion with Red Dead Redemption, but don't think anyone anticipated zombies. No one anticipated this mythical approach. I think it was very out of nowhere for Rockstar. No one really saw that coming. I remember thinking, I have to get this DLC. There's just not an option.
The 6-hour campaign introduces some new weapons like the blunderbuss.
A blunderbuss?
I've probably gotten like upwards of 80 hours out of this DLC alone. Just running around aimlessly, like shooting zombies and getting caught up in shenanigans. Does not feel like this is just a 6-hour long DLC. It feels much longer.
It's time to face the never-ending horde in the new online co-op mode, Undead Overrun.
If we could just get in a time machine and go back to 2010, you know, just to experience it one more time, man. Just to experience Undead Nightmare, experience the zombie mode. Just, you know, live through it one more time. I think Red Dead Redemption is the end of an era. This was definitely the last, I think, golden era Rockstar game.
At $10, Undead Nightmare is an incredible deal.
$10. Was Undead Nightmare really $10? That's crazy. Steal is like such an understatement. It's probably the best value of all time.
Rockstar San Diego has managed to convert one of the year's best action-adventure games into a thrilling survival horror title for less than the cost of seeing Saw in 3D.
Something funny's going on out there.
Undead Nightmare is the real deal, and we couldn't recommend it more.
Guess that's that, guys. We took a look at a couple of classics, a couple of my favorites of all time, favorite Rockstar game in Red Dead Redemption, and the best Rockstar DLC in Undead Nightmare. Makes you contemplate, makes you reminisce. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe for more. We're on the road to 1,000 subs, so if you want to be a part of this journey, sub up. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.